Thing on. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another fun-filled episode of Fangirlz Assemble. I'm Fariha. Joining me today, Kristen and Maddie. Maddie's back. Maddie's back from Japan.
Yes. I'm in a jet lag haze, but I'm here.
Yeah, right. I mean, you were kind of saying all kinds of weird things just before, something to do with Roy Harper and Wonder Woman.
That's normal.
And,
She's
yeah,
normal.
but then it was kind of, there was a haze about it. But we know that Maddie, this is a real Maddie. Real Maddie's back from Japan.
I think she mentioned something about like there's some place on the internet where you can get like really cheap comics, and I was like, no, you're making this up, right? And then she was like, no, I'm not.
Yeah, Maddie, tell us about this place. Where can people go for this? Like, where's this place you're talking about?
All right, listen, guys. So not only did I buy a bunch of stuff from Japan, but also I came home to a huge in-stock trades order. And trust me, if you're gonna go buy comics, you got a hankering for some comics, but also you want to save some money, save some money on shipping too. You gotta go to in-stock trades. Everything's basically at least 42% off, sometimes more if there's a deal, or if we recommend a book.
Currently a deal. What's the deal?
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, what?
There's certainly a discount
I'm still in my... I thought we did discount at the end.
No, I know. We're not talking about the code.
Are we not?
No, not just
right,
not
guys.
just
That's your little teaser. There's a code at the end we're going to give you guys for
that's
a
right.
certain percentage off. So stick with us.
Just keep teasing, guys. No big deal.
We'll tell you.
We're all talking at the same time.
Do our best. Okay.
That's fine. That was a very improv, good job on that, Kristen. But Maddie, can we get free shipping with this InStockTrades.com?
Yes, you can.
And how does that free shipping work?
There we go. My volume was on. You can get free shipping if you spend at least $50.
Woo!
Nice.
Woo.
That's easy to do.
Right. And then, they're always bringing out, there's always deals of the week for 50% off or more for new releases. So yeah, InStockTrades.com. And also we always talk about Emily, how much we love her. She's like the customers.
So great.
Yeah, she's always great. But anyway, and we also have an additional code for today, but you have to stick around till the end of the episode for that.
Call it a deep tease.
Yeah, it's a deep tease, you guys. We're teasing. This is me, my tease face. So, Maddie, where were you last 2 weeks, and what were you up to?
All right. So I just came back from Japan yesterday after my 2-week vacation, which is why I'm a little out of it. The jet lag hit me
more than
so
usual.
Bad, you guys. It's so bad. So yeah, and basically I just went with my boyfriend, a couple friends. Also one of my I guess we're not really co-hosts, but we're on the same channel on Near Mint Condition on YouTube. So I went with her as well. And so we went and we did a bunch of really cool stuff. Went to the Ghibli Museum. So if you like Totoro or Howl's Moving Castle or Ponyo, we went there, which is really cool because you can't film inside. So it's not like somebody you can go look online and watch someone's walkthrough of the museum or anything. And that keeps everything kind of fresh and surprising if you go. And everything was designed and made by the creator. And it's wonderful. Some of his own sketches, and it's beautiful. And they even show special short films there that they don't show outside of the museum.
Oh, wow.
So I got to see a short film that was related to My Neighbor Totoro, which is one of my favorite all-time movies. But it was Mei-chan and the Kitten Bus. So for anyone who's seen the movie, there's a cat bus that the two girls ride in through the city. And this one, the cat bus has a kitten bus.
Oh, that sounds like my favorite thing.
It's so cute. And then you learn there's not just the kitten bus, but there's also a kitten train. There's always kitten forms of transportation. So you see this very long cat. There's a kitten train and a kitten helicopter. It was great. It sounds really cheesy, but it was great. And we did a bunch of other geeky stuff. We went to kind of the geeky sections of Tokyo and Osaka. They have a bunch of figure stores and maid cafes, and arcade like game buildings. Those were all really great. I'm always checking those out. I can't avoid them, and they have great deals. And we also went to, I don't know if anyone, I know you guys don't, I think I've talked about my love for this before, but I'm a big fan of the manga and anime One Piece. It's the most popular manga in the world. And it's crazy big in Japan. They have their own little amusement kind of park-ish thing for that in Tokyo Tower. So we went to that and I spent a bunch of money and it was great. But yeah, so I have a ton, I have a huge haul.
Yes.
You guys know I've been on a buying ban to get ready for this trip.
Right. So that's
with the
why
exception of one in-stock trades order that I have with me on my table that arrived while I was gone. But yeah, so
show us what you got. Like, what like you were talking, wow us, make us jealous. You cut off, Maddie.
Again. Oh, she said her mic went out. Okay.
Okay,
I think we're supposed to remind her to like buy a new mic. Is that a thing? We'll have to do that.
That's a thing. Okay, so while she is gone, what were you up to, Kristen, for the last week?
Oh, I didn't do anything nearly as exciting. There she is.
Oh no! My laptop fell back and then totally vaulted one of my figures off the table.
Oh no.
Anyways, all right, I'm back. Sorry, now that my buying ban's over, I'm super gonna get a new mic. So it doesn't happen anymore. Okay, so are you guys ready to see all of my stuff?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll show you guys my figures I got first, except for the one that fell off the table. It's gone forever now.
Oh, it's gone. Is it okay? That's the question.
Oh, it's fine. It's a really nice brand from Nendroid. I have a Wonder Woman of that too. They're small. They're very
they're cute.
They're very resilient, so it'll be fine. So I got a lot of really big One Piece figures. I didn't see a lot of comic book figures until right at the end of the trip, and I'd already spent a lot of my money. So I did see a lot of the Bishoujo figures.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a lot of those, and I also saw the two Bishonen figures that came out with Nightwing and Red Hood.
Oh yeah, isn't that the one that Nightwing doing this?
Yeah, I was doing the pose. Oh man, if I had money right at the end, I would have bought both of them because I think they're hilarious. And actually, the Red Hood box, there was a sticker over part of the name, and so it just said Red Ho, which I laughed at for so long. It was great. But so anyways, I don't have any fun comic book figures, but I do have Japanese anime and manga figures. So again, big fan of One Piece. This is my #1 favorite guy in the comic. He's half robot. He's ridiculous.
He's also half naked.
Yeah, he never wears pants. He always just wears a Speedo.
That's why he's your favorite.
And he's fueled by cola. I love him so much.
I thought you were gonna say he's fueled by his nakedness. I'm
No, but he does. He's obnoxious. He's supposed to be like the most American guy on the crew, which is accurate.
That seems right.
He drinks cola and he's obnoxious. I love him.
He's got big guns.
But, this was my white whale figure.
Okay.
They're very expensive here in America. It's a special brand made by Mega House called Portrait of Pirates. And this figure can run up to like $200.
Oh wow! Okay.
But I got it in Japan for $75.
Nice.
So
bargain.
Yeah, and then I got. Let me get over here. So I ship him and another girl in the crew. They're pretty much canon. So I collect figures of her also, and this is from the same movie, and so I got her as well. And again, she would normally cost like 100, 120 maybe. But I got it for 40.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
It's super good quality. I love these figures. They're just great. And so whenever I go to Japan, I always pick them up because we see them at cons. They're ridiculously expensive. Like every time I go to any convention with like Japanese merchandise, they sell it at like, 300, 400% of the cost for a lot of these, which is really annoying.
So this is not necessarily out of production. They just mark it up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's really hard to be a figure collector for this kind of stuff in America because it's so expensive. Even the ones that I thought were like pretty cheap, when I get there, they're a lot cheaper. And actually, oh well, I'll grab those in a second. But
is that because like the import cost and everything?
Yeah, and I guess they can do that too. It's not just like the import, and then also like I guess however much they have to spend to get there and back or whatever.
Oh, okay.
But they know that people here don't have the same access to those either, right? And
Makes
so
sense.
you can
Supply
certainly
demand.
charge that much because I mean, either you're going to buy it here, you're going to go spend a lot of money and go to Japan, maybe. And Japan has a lot of used figure stores, a lot of used book stores, and everything like that. And I meant to go to one with comics, but I wasn't able to. I saw full price ones, which is why I didn't pick any up because I was like, full price comics? Are you kidding? No.
I wouldn't pick up a used figure from Japan. I don't know what those Japanese people are up to.
These are all great condition. Luckily, I didn't see anything. You know, my boyfriend's making.
Do they feel sticky?
There's no stickiness. And so okay, so also in the One Piece store,
by the way, for our Japanese listeners.
My bad. So in some of the stores, they have lotteries. So when you go up to the counter, you can ask if you want to do. They're called kujis, and you can ask if you want to. You pay a certain amount to try the lottery, and you always win something. But there's like the big prizes and those little prizes. So the One Piece store, like the number one big prize, was this big Luffy figure, and then you could win like glasses, or you could win like mini canvases or pictures or something. And Tina, who's on near mint condition with me, she won the huge big figure, which is super rare, and was hilarious because we had to carry this big ass figure through Tokyo. And it's very busy, you know?
Right.
And we had to go like rush hour back to our hostel in this. Like, I mean, like people pushing you on the train kind of rush hour, like you see on the news or YouTube videos, like the police actually push people on, that kind of thing.
Right.
And so she's carrying this big obnoxious thing. And they didn't have a bag big enough for it. So it's just like, oh, hey, look at those nerds walking through the town. We see what they're here for. And so it was a big joke, but it was exciting because she won it. So we went to another one of these stores the week after, one of my last days I was there. And I was like, well, I want to try the lottery too.
Mm-hmm.
And so I tried it twice. Like I was like, Nikai, I'll try it twice. And I opened up my first one. It was A, which is the top prize, which is the prize that she won. And they were like, oh my gosh, congratulations on Menedo. And they like rung a bell. And it was this big production that she didn't get, I guess, the last store. And then my face was like, oh, oh, great. And I was talking to the sales clerk like, well, my friend over there, she won it last week. And then when she handed it to me, I was like, it's just so big. Oh my God.
What'd you win?
This is this.
Oh.
The special, it's the main character of One Piece. I don't really collect a lot of stuff of him, so it was cool to have it. But I would never go out of my way to buy it, probably. And we saw this in stores after, and they sell for like resale prices like $90. And I was like, oh, I paid $6. So this is cool.
Wow.
And it's got like little scenes from the manga behind him, and it's pretty cool.
That's neat.
Is it by the same company that makes the other one, or this is different?
This is different. Like whoever makes the one for like the in-store lottery prizes is a little bit different. But
how is the quality on it?
It's still nice. It's really nice, honestly. It's a pretty good, like all of these pieces back here are very stiff. And so I know that it'll hold up really well. And you don't always see that in figures. You see a lot of like, maybe the figure's nice, but it's flimsy. Or, I don't know, I'm pretty impressed. Honestly, I think it's easier to find nice figures from this series than it is to find nice figures from like comic books.
Right.
Because there's a lot of characters I love, but then I see the figure and the face is weird. Like expensive figures, but the face is weird, and it's a total no buy for me if that happens.
I think other than Kotobukiya, am I saying that right? Like everyone else's, the face is so weird looking.
Yeah.
Like you can tell that's like, I don't know, like, you know, the coloring or something would be so off. Like, so when I went there, I was so excited that I'm gonna buy all these things. Then I looked at the faces up front. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, it takes some like really looking, and honestly, it's gotten a lot better. Like I bought an old Donna Troy figure, maybe from I don't know where it's from. Like, it's a bust. It's from like the 90s maybe or something. But her face is so weird. It's just like, what happened? You made this beautiful figure, right?
Right.
Like the rest of the figure looks nice, and you've got this weird thing going on. And so many figures are like that. A lot of the DC Bombshells figures are like that.
Oh yeah, especially
Weird face.
everyone kind of goes there after this like a Black Canary figure. She looks like she's about to eat the microphone, and I'm like, thank you, no thanks.
No.
Like,
I love those designs too. Why are the figures it's like in the face?
Yeah, I
understand.
So someone in the GameStop actually told me about like that got to do with whether it's a first production or the second production, because
Oh really?
yeah, so he was mentioning that especially for cheaper, like the Marvel art gallery, artist gallery, or PVC gallery, whatever they call it, the second productions are always done in Vietnam, whether the first production comes from like China or something like that. So if you compare the two, you would always see that the second production is always going to look messed up a little bit.
Huh. I've never heard that. I never knew.
So anyway, this was like one, GameStop employee were telling me, because I was like, I don't know, like, she looks so weird. She doesn't look like that in the picture, because it was like a movie Wonder Woman, Woman figure. And I'm like, that doesn't look like her at all. And he's like, yeah, I mean, if you look online review videos, she looks perfect. And then that's when he was telling me, it's like, it's possible that this is a second production and it was done somewhere else.
Huh. That's really interesting.
That's weird.
Because a lot of those do look weird. The movie, I don't have any movie Wonder Woman figures because of that reason.
Yeah. Same here. Like the thing is, like, especially the newest Marvel gallery, the Thor one, Infinite War coming up. It's like him with like, with the lightning and everything. Yeah. But I'm just waiting to see the face.
And you got to.
Yeah, I don't care what's going on. I'm not bringing a weird face man into my apartment.
And a lot of those, like,
I'm just saying,
you don't know if it's really good until you see it in person.
Right.
So I don't order figures a lot, because sometimes you order it and you get it and you're like, what is this? So if I can see it in person, like at a con, and see the face, that helps me decide if I'm going to buy it or not. I have to see it.
There is a Captain America. Oh, what was the time? 18 minutes. Dang it. Like, but anyway, I'm not admiring the beard, but I'm just talking about it. There's a bearded Captain America statue. It looks really cool, but I'm just like, no, thanks. I'm not playing with that. Like, I'm not taking a gamble on that one. That needs to be perfect, you guys. Yeah?
That's fair.
I mean, hey, listen, if that beard was a real hair, I wouldn't care I would have bought it.
You should look at, I mean, you should, because your wall will be sad, but like, Sideshow collectibles, they have some really nice, like, hyper realistic figures that look really good.
You can make out with them?
They have like hair. Like they have hair.
I know, but the thing is,
crazy.
that's what I'm saying. It's hyper realistic. That's not good for my mental health.
True.
That's what I'm saying. You never know what might end up happening. That thing may come to real life because I have too much wine, or I don't know.
Your stories the next day, and we'll be like, "Yeah, that was our friend."
You know what? Like, I mean, I don't drink at all, but I'm just saying. Like, you never know what can happen. Like, So anyway.
Okay,
all right. I didn't mean to derail.
No. Sometimes I worry that if I just show people stuff that I got, it'll be too boring. So if we have some nice talk in there about other stuff.
Right. But it's never too boring to watch someone else's haul.
True that.
Okay, so the one superhero thing I got, and it's not for me, it's for a friend, but I wanted to show you guys. So if she sees this, well, sorry, no surprise. But I went to Osaka, which is a city to the south of Tokyo. Well, kind of like southwest. And for some reason, there's a ton of Spider-Man stuff there, and I need to look up why. Because there were like 3 or 4 Spider-Man, just like life-size Spider-Man, like not figures, but like statues, I guess, around town. And I'm not
certain why. Like there was a Spider-Man on like a clam, like an oyster, and then there's a Spider-Man next to like another sign in a restaurant. And so there's also like Spider-Man Osaka merchandise, and Spider-Man like eating takoyaki, which is like a specialty in Osaka.
That's
and
adorable.
Then him on like the whatever the
Oh.
Osaka Tower is.
That's
so I was like, that's really cute. That's really.
So
I don't know.
apparently there is a Universal Studio in Osaka.
Yes.
So that's why they have a ride there. And I think, like it's a Universal Studio is located in Osaka. Maybe that's why.
That makes sense. We didn't make it to Universal because we didn't realize, but we were traveling to Osaka on like a holiday weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was crazy busy. Like so many tourists.
So
it was
is that,
insane.
So is that a magnet that you got? Or what
No,
is
it's like a little hand towel.
Oh!
You know, Japan is always like, and I guess, I don't know why, but or maybe it's just like fun merchandise to have. But a lot of like, if you're buying merchandise for anything, you can always buy a hand towel of it, always. So it's just a little thing, little guy, which would be great to have in that sweaty, humid weather that Japan has in the summer. So, okay. So, have you guys ever seen an Ida bag before? You heard of those?
No.
No.
So they're really popular in Japan. They've gotten more popular in like the geek circuit here in the US, especially conventions. And I put one together, and I think it's really fun because if you want to buy like a lot of charms or like pins for like a fandom you're in or for a certain character, it's hard if you don't have anywhere to put it, right? So I made this for Frankie of One Piece.
Aww.
And so basically an Ida bag is like has a clear bag in the front, and you can put in as many like charms or pins or whatever inside. And I only wore it to Tokyo Tower, but I'll wear it to conventions because I would be too embarrassed in Tokyo. I have to be like on my fashion game while I'm there. But it's super, super fun, and they sold the bags in some stores there, and you can buy them here or like on Amazon for really cheap. There's different designs and stuff, and you can have like a purse or like a backpack or something more like pleathery than this. It's a little cheap. But I love this. This is something you can do. So I bought, and this isn't full or finished yet because I bought like a ton more pins and keychains. But I love these.
So
look at my cons.
Is it like a Build-A-Bear kind of thing? Or like you go to a store and you can buy, like, you know, it's like a flat rate, or the bag itself is everything separate?
Like, it's separate. So you're gonna buy the bag yourself, and then you'll put whatever charms or bags or like charms or pins you're collecting elsewhere in the bag, however you want. And there's a lot of people that every once in a while now at conventions I'll see like a booth that just has this stuff, just the bags, and then they'll have like inserts for the bags. So if you just want to have one bag, you switch out whatever fandom you're feeling like. So like you can have like a Captain America bag of just like pins of him, you know. Right. And I love that because it's a cool way. I always want to buy charms, but I don't have the space or room for them, you know. But this is the perfect way to do that, and then still buy all the like merchandise you want. So it's so much fun. And I have a lot of friends that have Ida bag, ITA.
ITA.
I thought you were saying eat for a while, and I was like, "Where's the food coming? Like, what do you? Is it a lunch bag?" Like,
me too, because when she said eat a bag, I'm like, "Yeah, these Japanese people."
But I was like, "What? Where's the food?"
But seriously, they're super fun, and I'm so glad I finally have one. My friends have like 10.
Can you show us the inside of it, like how much you can hold in it? Because I'm now really excited.
Like a regular backpack, but the front part is separate, which I like. Some of them are different, and I have another one in my room, but I'm afraid if I get up, I'll mess up my mic. But it opens up like this.
Oh right,
and so you can just put everything inside, and you can like it's, and you need to if you don't have like. There's like a keychain, you'll need some safety pins or something to pin it up. But for pins and stuff, it goes in there just fine. And mine has like these two things right here. And so I put like a chain to put my keychains on it.
Nice.
But they have little Tsum Tsums of all the One Piece characters.
Aww. That's cute.
I love it. It's so great.
You have some too, Kristen, right? The Tsum Tsums.
I do. I do.
Tsums.
At least you're not like my coworker who says Tuzzum. And I'm like, that's not it.
Oh my god.
No. I'm not gonna say Tuzzum, but it's like Tuzzum. What's the point of having the T if you're not gonna pronounce it? Take the T out then.
Well, that's just Japanese pronunciation. Like,
how do you pronounce it in Japan?
Tsunami. Like, Su is its own like sound together.
Okay,
yeah,
makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah. So Tsum.
Yeah. I was so annoyed when I was taking French in like uni because I'm like, what is this? Half the shit is not even pronounced.
Yeah.
You're just wasting everyone's time. But anyway, all right. What else you got?
Okay, I have a ton of stuff. And if everybody watching this gets bored anytime, let me know. We'll talk about other stuff. It's cool. I do have Comic Haul to show too. But I need to show Kristen this. I got a cat hat out of a little like gachapon vending machine thing. I haven't put it on my cat yet, but I think she's gonna hate it.
Yeah.
And never talk to me again. But
you should do that live on air because I want to see it.
They sell so many cat hats now.
Get Robin in here. Let's do this right now.
I don't support cat torture, but
I'll leave it on the table. So if she comes by, you know, I don't want to seem too eager.
Walks into it, yeah.
You don't want to seem too eager.
Okay,
someone actually posted a meme on their own Facebook profile. It's like, you don't own a cat, you happen to know one. Like you don't own cats, you just know one. You know who happens to live in your house.
That's true.
I have 2 cat roommates.
True.
Yeah, you have 2 cat roommates, and they just look at you with disdain from time to time.
Oh my gosh, I have so much stuff in here. So I won't show you like everything. So if I show too much One Piece stuff, it's going to be obnoxious. But because a lot of it's One Piece. But I also got stuff from Studio Ghibli.
So you really love One Piece?
I love One Piece.
Okay.
I love it so much.
So did you have previous stuff from them before, or it's kind of more available in Japan? So once you went there, you're like, I'm getting all of this.
I already had stuff because I've been a fan for a few years. Like once I got into it pretty big. Mm-hmm. But now every time I go to Japan, I always stop by the One Piece stores because they have special merchandise only there.
Oh my god, they have One Piece, like they have a store dedicated to that.
Yeah, there's like 5 different stores in Japan. One's in Tokyo Tower, where One Piece Tokyo Tower is, and I went there too. And then there's 4 more in Tokyo, Osaka, Nagoya, and one more place. And so we went to 3 of them. And they're great. There's always like big like life-size statues in there, and like special store only merchandise and photo booths. It's so awesome. It's nice to be a fan of something that has a store like that, because my other things I'm into don't, you know?
Right.
So to have something that's like that popular,
a dedicated store,
but popular in Japan. Yeah, like a whole amusement thing. So we did like One Piece Tokyo Tower has all sorts of stuff, like themed restaurants, a themed cafe. There's like a live show you can do. You can take a picture with like all the characters, and like people dressed up there. And people of all ages go, which is great, because like I think like that in America it would feel very kiddie-ish, right? Mm-hmm. But in Japan that's not really the case. Like you see and people of all ages, and like a lot of people my age with like Ida bags, like I showed you, of their characters they like. Mine's not as popular, so I would never see another person with the same kind as me, because no one. He's not like the top guy, but it's awesome. You can go through the ship because they're pirates. You can go through their ship and like tour around, and it's so good. I want more stuff like that here. That's not just like super far away from me, like Universal. Right, because Florida and California are both so far. So I don't know when I'll have a chance to go to those.
You're smacked up in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love going to the Harry Potter one in like Florida. Like it was so good to kind of be there. Like everything, like they have like snow that's like, you know, fake snow on top of the castles and things like that. So yeah, it was really kind of fun to go there and then just be part of that one fandom. Like it wasn't nothing else, just that. So
Do you dress up?
I want to say something, but you'll yell at me, so nothing.
No, tell me.
Oh no, but no, didn't you not read or not watch the movies or something, Kristen? I think we know this about you.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. This is true. I am reading all of the books in October. It's happening.
Yay!
And you know why it's happening? One, I've waited too long. Obviously, I've waited like 100 years of my life. So I'm rereading the first one, and then I'm actually going to finish the rest. But because you're talking about Universal, and we're going in November, so I have to go to Harry Potter Land. So I have to read the books.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. That if you go there without reading the books,
well, I would never. That would be stupid. I would judge myself.
No, it's not even judging myself because the thing is like my sister went, my youngest sister, like she didn't read or didn't watch the movie and stuff, but she still had fun. But the nuances of a lot of things were just kind of lost on her. But after she was done there, she really wanted to watch the movies.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, so it's kind of worked out in a way. And those are more movie-based stuff. So,
I mean, I've watched all the movies with the last two. And then I was like, I'm just going to stop because I'm going to read the books.
Yeah.
That's a lot better.
Yeah, that's a lot better because the book is so good. Like, you know, Deathly Hallows. But then once you've done that, we should talk because there's a lot of things that doesn't jive anymore.
I'm sure. I understand,
That's a little...
We should definitely do a show.
On Harry Potter. Yeah, let's do this.
And we'll do it when Kristen's done. Because then we can also talk about my deep, dark fan fiction I used to read for Harry Potter back in the day.
Is it to do with Hermione and Hagrid?
No. I'm a Snape fan. I'm a Snape fan 100%. He's my favorite.
Is it Snape and Dumbledore? I don't want to hear about that.
Snape and Harry?
Ew, there's definitely that. You know there's that.
I know, it all exists.
No, listen. If it exists, there's a porn version of it. Like, it's the truth.
Because she knows.
Yeah, it's the truth. I mean, you know, there is a porn version of it somewhere. But anyway. All right. Okay, what else you got?
Okay, so I'm trying not to show just One Piece stuff, so I'm going to cool it on that.
Yeah, cool it on One Piece. Like,
there's so much. I'm looking through my bag right now of stuff, and it's just like...
I should read One Piece in October, too. And I don't mean all of them, obviously, but I do have the first 23 volumes.
Oh, wait, you do?
I do. I've only read the first one, but just like Harry Potter, guys.
I super recommend it, honestly. And if we ever did a show about it, I used to do panels on how to get into it, because I don't think it's, depending on where you start, kind of affects what you like.
So like, how long it has been going on?
Oh my, like
forever, right?
20 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're on like just volume 70 something now, right?
Oh yeah, I don't even know because I read the chapters individually, so we're like in 900 chapters or something.
What?
And the anime's not far behind either. It's pretty. It's going for 20 years, but it's very consistent as far as its like world building and things. Because a lot of long running shows or books like that don't pay attention to all of their key details. Mm-hmm. But One Piece definitely does. It has like, there's no plot holes in One Piece, and I can say that very confidently. Like, so he keeps very good track.
So you're gonna say One Piece has a One Piece story?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I mean, like it's a huge, crazy world with all of these characters, and they don't get forgotten. Like all of them have their own development. Like they all grow and change. It's awesome. I love it, and it seems like it's just this childish story. Like especially if you start from the beginning. But because I started halfway through, like I didn't even read. There's some stuff I haven't read or watched because I just started at this arc called Water 7. And that's what got me hooked, because I tried to watch the beginning and I was like, this is not for me. This is dumb. I was like, I don't like this. And now, like I started there and like read and watched till the end, like what we got so far.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, it's so good. It's so deep. There's so much going on. It's so complicated. I love it, but like complicated but easy enough to follow, I guess.
Right.
Right. Okay, so other stuff I got. So I do have a ton of other One Piece stuff like towels and more like figures and pins and stuff, but I'm gonna try and show you guys not that. And show you guys other things so I can get to my comic book haul. Oh wait, but first though, I got one last One Piece thing.
Show us.
Okay.
We can't
So
wait.
Frankie, he has like big robot arms. And I got one as a pillow for my arm. And I wish I got two so I could have two.
That's awesome.
But I use this on the plane on the way home. It's huge, it's obnoxious, but it's great. I love it. Okay. Enough of that. Okay, so I also got like Final Fantasy keychains because the Final Fantasy Cafe in Japan.
Cool.
I got 2 of them, and you don't even have to eat there. You just go to like the store, which is pretty cool. And I got a lot of Studio Ghibli stuff from the museum. Like, I got this really cute like fabric pin.
Oh wow!
So it's a pin, but it's like it looks like it was like hand sewn almost. It's very cute. And a lot of paper art stuff because I want to make like a shadow box and put this on the wall. And you can't tell that well from this, but like it's different layers of paper, so it's more like a 3D thing. And you put it together yourself. So I got a few of these. This is from Porco Rosso, which is it's not the most popular Ghibli film, but it's one I really like. So I got a bunch of stuff like this because I want to make like some things that are pictures on the wall.
Oh, show us the final product once you're done.
I will.
Okay.
Well, see, I'm worried. I'm not good at like being neat. Like I am crafty, you know, but I'm not a neat crafty person because I don't have any patience. So we'll see how this goes.
But that's often the best type, though, to be a little
bit chaotic.
Yeah.
Chaotic.
It'll look good.
Yeah.
So like a lot of my cosplays aren't very like neat because I'm just like whatever. Like I need to work on this and then be done with it.
Right.
What else do I have in here? Oh, I also took a bunch of it's called Purikura. It's short for print club in Japanese. But they're these photo booths. But they're way better than our photo booths because there's like you can do different like poses and backgrounds and you can like draw on the pictures.
Right.
To do stuff. But Ellie and I did one. I don't know if you can see it that well, but they're really cheesy. They also make your eyes really big and like smooth your face out.
Like anime style?
Basically, well, it looks really weird on like Westerners, but it looks really good on a Japanese person. But if you put like a Westerner there, we have like these huge eyes. And, like,
are you talking about big eyes? Are you talking about big eyes? Look at this. That's like without any effect.
Well, just be prepared if you ever do. When you go to booth.
I want to go now to do, just to do my cow eyes. To go like, hey.
I love it. Like, you should do it. They're so much fun, honestly. And I have one. This is from the One Piece store, but me and our whole group
nice.
did that. But we're also too tall for some of the machines, so it's a bunch of us just like crouched down like this. It's pretty great. And then we also got some like old anime posters and stuff because Japan's a really good place to find like even old stuff that maybe you can't find now because a lot of people resell their stuff and take good care of it. So you can find like super old video games. It's not like unusual to be in a store and see like old Super Famicom games or like Sega Genesis or whatever. It's really easy to still find that stuff, which is nice. So it's like, imagine a country just full of half-price books, basically like everywhere. This is another gift for a friend, but it's from the 90s anime Slayers, which I actually cosplay for my cosplay, this girl right here. And I got a figure of her, which fell off the table. So just imagine that she looks very cute, because I'm not getting up, but pretty cool. So
your friend speaks Japanese? Oh, was it a comic or just a poster?
It's just like pictures.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like it's just it's kind of like a magazine with a bunch of just like small posters in them, I guess.
Mm.
So it was like $3. Pretty great. Yeah, so that's a lot of the rest of the stuff is like I bought some like clothes and snacks and lots of like souvenir gifts sort of thing.
What's your snack? What's the snacks you got? I'm interested in snacks.
Oh, you want to see? Okay, well,
Yes.
I'll
when we thought you were eating a bag, we were like,
just in case my like mic comes out, I might have to like drop out and come back in. But it's right here. I'll just grab it.
Okay.
BRB.
Go.
he teased us with eat a bag earlier. There's no food in the bag. Where's the snack?
I do love Japanese snacks, though. I mean,
Yeah,
there is like this stores you can just like even in like train station. There's this stalls like of food court kind of thing, which is filled with just snacks. Like it's not it's not actual food, but just snacks food. I really loved like they're mostly sweet, right, or like kind of taste like more sweet but not too sweet.
All right, I'm here. My mic works. Okay, so I bought a ton of snacks just because, like, even though I was like trying to get souvenirs for people, it was kind of hard because you can always find stuff. So I always buy a ton of like candy and snacks to bring back, and then I, bring some to work or whatever. I had a bunch of Halloween stuff. So this is umai. Umai just means delicious. And they're kind of like a rice cake sort of thing, but like a savory snack. It's kind of hard to describe. I love them. And they have all sorts of like weird flavors. And I guess, I don't even know if all these are the same flavor. Maybe. But they all have cute like Halloween packaging. So I was pretty psyched that we were there kind of at the same time. I got this from my boss. This like he's an Osaka like mascot. He's a weird like doll man. It looks really weird, but I think it's kind of a cute weird. I hope she thinks that. I hope she doesn't see this and it's like, okay, whatever. But they're honey cakes, so like individually wrapped, like little snacks are inside. So I figured, even though the box is like messed up from the travel, hopefully she'll like it. And I got a bunch of just like regular snacks you would see like in the convenience store and stuff. Like I got some Halloween Black Thunder, the chocolate bar.
Nice.
These they're chocolates but like bamboo roots. I got like, what else? Oh man, all these packages are so messed up. Those little koalas, the little koala snacks.
Oh.
So for snacks for like next month then.
Yeah, I'm giving these away because I shouldn't. Yeah, these are all stuff like I buy just for like souvenirs to give people, and like my nephews and stuff. And of course, I got the seasonal Kit Kats. So this season in Japan, there's flan Kit Kats. So it's like the little puddings.
Wow.
Oh wow. So are they like how are they?
They're just packaged like Kit Kats.
No, but how do they taste? The flan flavor.
Yeah, have you tried?
I don't know. I didn't try them.
Ooh,
I figured I would just
try them live.
Yeah, try now.
Try live.
No, I'm gonna give these to people.
You're not gonna try anything? Or...
No. Sorry, guys. Darn it. I'm sure it's good. I've so far every like weird flavor of Kit Kat I've tried, I've liked. Like Hokkaido up in the north has like they're famous for like I don't know what the melon's called, but it's like a melon that they have there. And so they have like melon flavored Kit Kats, which are great. They're really good.
I like the green tea ones.
Oh, I love those. I love green tea just anything.
Wait, somebody did tell me about green tea. I never found it.
Yeah.
You can get those at any like Asian market.
Oh yeah.
Really? I never found it. But anyway, I haven't probably looked, So what comic things you got?
Okay, so here's the other part of my haul, which is the stuff that came while I was gone, which was great. And I am missing one thing because something's coming tomorrow. I think one of our wonderful members of the group is sending me That Buffy volume I'm missing.
Yay!
Reese. Thank you, Reese. So I will finally have Buffy Season 9, Volume 3.
You better get 10 then.
Library edition. I already have 10 volume. That's part of my haul, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, where is it? Is it up there? Yeah, I guess it's up there. But I got Season 10, Volume 1, Library edition.
Yay!
So here's what else I got. That's part of my haul. I picked this up, Sugar. It looks kind of Japanese-y, but it was on sale and it just came out recently.
Oh, Matt Hawkins.
And I really wanted to try it. Yeah, so it's
I love Postal.
co-writers Matt Hawkins and Jenny Chung, who wrote Swing, and they team with artist Ishan Lee from Buffy the High School Years. And it looks so like manga-ish, but it's American comic.
Is that Buffy the High School Year is the one that you were talking about?
This is Buffy High School Years art. I actually did not enjoy that art, but you know.
Okay. But
it is super anime-ish.
Oh,
yeah, so you may not like this either.
No, but how is the story? Well, let me know how the story is.
I will. So basically, I'll read you a little blurb on the back. But it's a couple embarks on a relationship that starts off as more of an arrangement, but it ends with them falling in love at a cost. Neither has ever done anything like this before, and the emotional hurdles they face threaten to undo what could be a perfect match, which honestly sounds like a very manga trope. So I'm excited to read this.
Right. No, I'll totally read that despite the art, because Matt Hawkins is a great writer.
Yeah. What else he wrote?
Postal.
Postal. I've heard about Postal. Okay, I haven't read that one yet. But the thing is, that trope also looks like every Bangladeshi arranged marriage.
Yeah.
Maddie's face.
Sounds like, oh, bummer.
Someone's saying that Sugar is a spinoff of Sunstone.
Oh. Okay. Oh, yeah, it does say this is a heartfelt companion book to both Sunstone and Swing. So if I like this, I'm going to pick up the others then too.
Cool.
Whoever commented. So this is labeled on the back as romance/erotica. So is our Sunstone and Swing also erotica?
Oh yeah,
I heard Sunstone is. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sunstone is definitely not safe for work. Do not read that thing at work.
Oh, Kevin asked if I'd seen all of Studio Ghibli films. I have. I'm a huge fan. All right. Continuing in my haul video. So I also picked up a bunch of DC stuff I'm behind on because I want to read some stuff. So the new Super Sons of Tomorrow book. And I'm not sure, I know that Super Sons got canceled and changed into a new book. And I'm not sure exactly what this is, but it kind of looks like it's a crossover event maybe, because I see some Teen Titans in here too.
Is this going to be included in the Omnibus? Can someone comment on that?
I was curious about that.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about blindly picking that up because you guys love it.
Yeah, I super recommend it, honestly. I think Super Sons is a great entry into DC Rebirth, I think. Because you get to see them, but you also get to meet some other characters through them, like the Teen Titans. It's just very wholesome and fun. I mean, there's some darker themes, but overall, pretty wholesome and fun.
Yeah,
and the art's great.
Someone please comment whether the 3 trades that are out there are going to be part of the Omnibus.
Thank you.
Yes.
I also got Supergirl Volume 1 because I haven't jumped into this yet.
Oh, okay.
I love Supergirl, at least what I've read from her so far. And after we had read, Supergirl
Being Super,
I was really wanting to read more Supergirl.
Who is this guy?
This is Steve Orlando, Brian Ching, and Emanuela Pupacino.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not familiar with any of the writers or the artists.
Steve Orlando
wrote
Midnighter. Midnighter.
Yes.
So let me know how this is, because I feel like he is one of those writers who can stick a landing at times. He tries to be overtly stylish, but it quite doesn't work out. At least that's what my understanding was from Midnighter. It's very very mature, and then but something, it just doesn't feel right. I feel like I had a very delicious meal, but I'm still hungry. I always get that kind of feeling. So let me know if that was just a one-time thing, or
Yeah, that'll be interesting for her, because I don't know if I'd like. I think I prefer with Supergirl for it to be more like fun and light. Not all the time, but like.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It could very well be, but the thing is that I did meet him at Awesome Con. He was very quiet person.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh my god, I loved your bag, and he's like, thank you.
That's always the worst, and I understand, because you're probably hearing people all day, and they're all saying the same thing, right? Like, oh hey, I loved your work.
No.
It's like,
Scott Snyder is scared of me.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's true.
Put that on a shirt.
I'm very bubbly, so I'm just kind of bouncing up and down in front of them. So you kind of need to have that level of energy to interact with me. Like Kyle was perfect. Like I met Kyle Stark, Kristen's friend. So he was perfect energy level of mine. Like, and he could keep up with me. But so yeah. So maybe it's me. I'm fully agreeing to that.
Who knows? I always get too shy when I'm talking with people, because I never know what to talk about. So I'm just like,
Oh yeah, you didn't hear my Kyle Higgins story. You were aware.
Yeah, I didn't hear it.
So yeah, like I never read any of his book, but he's gonna be writing the Winter Soldier miniseries starting December. Mm-hmm. So I went to Philadelphia Comic-Con. It was really boring in the sense like there was not a lot of people. Yeah. And we accidentally met eye contact. So I decided to walk up to him and say that, oh, hi, Kyle. And I don't know why I extended my hand for a awkward handshake. And then he was like, oh, hey. I'm like, oh, I heard that you're doing Winter Soldier. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, I'm really excited to read it. And he's like, I'm really excited to write it. And I'm like, okay, that's all I wanted to say. And then just walked away.
Well, sometimes that's all you can do. Like...
I mean,
I would have gone for the handshake too, because I'm one of those people, like, even meeting someone casually, like in a friend way, I'm just like, hi, I'm Maddie, nice to meet you. I'm like, damn it, every time it's so awkward and weird.
So the thing
We're not at work.
But the thing is, like, men don't know how to shake hands with women. Like, so that's how you can tell that whether they went to a management course or not, by people's handshake. Like, seriously, some men would be like just going so hard, and it's like, hey man, I know you guys, like, you're trying to have, like, I don't have a penis for you to measure me against, so stop fucking leaving my hand alone. And I have tiny dainty hands, okay? And then there will be others, they'll be like, just a light. I'm like, okay, now you're not just paying me respect.
Well, that's creepy though. If it's just like that weird, like, limp hand, it's like, ugh.
Limp hand, and I'm like, ugh. People, I'm just saying, just shake normally. There's a normal etiquette. Like, there is like a pressure, like this. You don't need to squeeze my Trump hands, or you don't need to, like, you don't need to, like, or like, just like, oh, she has dainty hands. No, neither. Just a firm, proper handshake.
Yeah.
That's like this. All right. Okay. Now that we learned handshake etiquette.
All right, now we got that. Okay, so also I picked up Teen Titans Volume 2, which I thought I had, but then I realized, like, over the past few months, like, oh, I never bought this. Also, I bought this. This was damaged off IST, which, as we all know, if we're IST buyers, damaged is still just as good as anything else.
Typically, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's honestly, if you buy, like, a new book off Amazon, you're more likely to get the same, like, type of damage as you would if you bought it actually damaged from IST. It has, like, a little bit of, like, bends on the side, but I don't care. Like, I'm not one of those people that needs to have, like, pristine book conditions for anything. Like, I just like having the books I like. I don't really care about that. And I don't sell a lot of books either. If I buy a book, I'm usually, like, gonna keep it or I'll give it away or something, but I'm not concerned about that really. I love Teen Titans. I love this little group. I love their redesigns. So I'm really excited to read the rest of this. Because I've read, like, Teen Titans Volume 1, and then I've read some of the crossover stuff with Titans and with Super Sons. So
Who's the writer for this?
This is Benjamin Percy, and I don't know how to say the other name. Khoi Pham.
Khoi Pham.
Yeah. So Benjamin Percy wrote Green Arrow.
Yes.
I'm gonna assume Khoi is how it's pronounced. I don't know. Wrote X-Force.
Yeah, he also did. No, he's not artist though.
He's an artist?
Yeah.
He's an artist. Sorry, yeah, he's the artist. That's my bad.
He did World War Hulk or Planet Hulk.
Oh,
one of them.
That's awesome.
I think that's one of like he did one of them.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, I'm excited to see how this goes, and it's a bummer because like I already know that the team is going to break up and there's going to be a new Teen Titans.
Mm.
So we'll see how this group does. But okay. Also, okay, I love Batgirl and the Birds of Prey.
Right.
So I'm really excited to read this. This is a nice, like, this is meaty. This feels way thicker than Teen Titans does over here.
Does it flop open, or is it not that chunky?
Yeah, show her.
Yeah, I want to know if it flops.
When it flops? I don't know. I don't know.
Open in the middle, and does it just hang out?
Yeah. This is good.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's what I'm talking about. Looks great.
And I love Batgirl and the Birds of Prey. The art's beautiful. The team does really well together. They're really fun. I haven't been disappointed yet. So it's written by Julie Benson. Julie and Shauna Benson.
Okay.
Who also are writers for the 100. I never realized that. That's weird.
Oh, that is weird.
100. What is 100?
CW show.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
It came under a lot of fire though, because and maybe they weren't involved with that, and hopefully they weren't. But the lead character was bisexual, and she fell in love with this girl, and then the girl died because of course she did.
The whole queer baiting.
Yeah. So that was another one of those, like, it fell into that big trope. A lot of people were very upset. Because you had a lot of younger fans watching the show. It was a CW show.
Mm-hmm.
And man, Tumblr exploded. They were so upset.
Right.
All these, and naturally, like it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, honestly, I recommend if you want a nice, fun read, Batgirl and the Birds of Prey is really good. I don't know how it compares to other Birds of Prey because I haven't read a lot. I've read some New 52, but I haven't read a lot of the other ones. I know that I like this. So maybe it's not for everybody, but I think it's pretty great.
Do you think I can jump into that, like, blind?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I didn't know anything. You could just jump into that.
Yeah, anything in Rebirth you can jump into because it's a complete reset. So you can start anywhere.
That's kind of what I thought, but I said something to someone once, and they were like, you can't start there. And I was like, whatever. I'm done.
Oh,
you can. It technically continues on from New 52. But honestly, like, I started with Rebirth stuff, and I did just fine. And I really like the whole feel of Rebirth because it's a lot, like, brighter and happier and more fun.
I like that.
It still has dramas like every superhero book does, but I felt like the whole tone of Rebirth is a lot different from New 52. And
I do recommend, like, detective comics to everyone.
Yes. Oh my gosh. And they're those nice deluxe editions too.
Oh, so. Yeah. I didn't get the deluxe edition. I just got myself the trades, but I love me some deluxe. Not so deluxe, good. But I love me some detective comics.
Like, they show Bat Family in such a good way in that book. Like, I love it. And I never thought I'd care about Clayface, but I, like, cried over Clayface. Like, I love him.
Right. Like, you know, and the thing
is,
it's completely, like, you know, you start fresh. So I really recommend everyone for that. And the Wonder Woman Rebirth is also very good.
I'm really glad you liked it.
Up to, like, Greg Rucka. Like, I didn't read follow-up to that, like, you know, following him. But I'm waiting to pick up when G. Willow Wilson starts it. So, yeah.
That's fun.
So what else you got?
Okay, well, also I picked up our book that we all ordered, Gem and the Holograms.
Oh, yeah!
The outrageous edition. And man, this is a beautiful book. This is like, I like the indent right here, how you can feel it.
Listen, if this was okay, now that Kristen got it, let's all of us do this to it. Or different thing to it.
Oh god.
Yeah, it flops open real nice, guys. And
That's
there's no
true.
butter loss. Ooh.
Yes, and the thing
The
is, like,
spine's nice.
I really wish this was a really one of those, the thingies.
Yeah,
Trap
because-
receiver.
yeah, like that thing,
You know the thing that it
the
is?
thing that can
Yeah.
swing open. I wish. So there's
Oh
kind
shit! I didn't realize there's this little guy in there.
there's a bookmark in there too.
I love
Whoa.
That's like
Yeah.
my favorite thing.
And it's
So
like very
fancy.
colorful, like it's like overabundance of pink.
Mm-hmm.
They ran out of pink. They really ran out of pink.
You're
Love
so
it.
mad about it. I know you are.
No, I mean it's okay. It's okay, guys. Like I mean, when I was during my time in the red room, they kind of inserted something that tells me pink is like my trigger color. So. It triggers. But speaking of Gem and the Hologram, we do have a giveaway that's currently ongoing. And we have only 2 people that entered so far. So if you want a copy of this, we're giving it away. And if you want a copy of this, we want you to send us a picture of your little one. It could be your niece, nephew, your own child with their favorite book. And we are going to do a giveaway on October 7th episode. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be like, so to enter, you have to go to Instagram, follow us, and then put up the picture and then tag us in the picture and we'll find it. So far, only 2 people entered. So the odds are really good right now. 50-50.
Tyler is asking, do kids with fur count? I really want to say yeah. But I feel like we have not established that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Kids with fur?
Yeah, like fur kids. Like I have to.
Oh yeah, that's a thing. All right, sorry. Yeah. Like no, I'm completely joking. I really didn't. I'm like, wait, fur kids? Like what? Like
What is it?
are these kids with fur? I mean, oh my god. But anyway,
So real quick,
fortunately,
Unlikely Nerd. Oh yeah. So real quick, Unlikely Nerd just said, just made it in. So Maddie, you excited for Heroes in Crisis on Wednesday? Got the tissues ready. I am not ready. Like I made sure, and I never do this for anything else, but I'm subscribed on Comixology, so I'll get it immediately when it comes out digitally. And normally I don't buy any issues by themselves because they're expensive. I'd rather just buy trades. But I'm very cautiously excited and nervous, so we'll see how it goes. I'll try to do some like reactions to it on the show and talk about it, but in the most non-spoilery way I can.
So what?
Brian will know what happened.
What's the schedule for this?
I don't know. It's coming. It's like 6 issues because it got extended. So I'm not sure. Maybe somebody in the comments can tell us like how often it's going to come out.
I thought
So-
someone said it went to 9 issues. Am I wrong?
All I know is it got extended.
Okay.
So we are definitely, whatever the frequency is, we're gonna be having a pulse check with Maddie
Yes.
about Heroes in Crisis.
Oh,
We're gonna have a
God.
tier check.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
have we're gonna have a tissue check. How many tissues have you? Kleenex check. Let's call it that. Yeah, it's gonna be Kleenex check.
It can only be
with
clean
Maddie.
if they're sponsoring us.
Oh, that's true.
Otherwise, it's tissue.
Guys, something that Maddie can mop her tears with. Check.
I'll use my Frankie towel right here. It'll be
Oh,
fine.
There we go. Maddie's Frankie towel check about Heroes in Crisis.
You know,
Man.
the good news is though, I hear the new rumor is it's not your guy.
Yeah, so
That's what I'm
I'm
hearing.
hoping it's.
Now
I mean,
it's
if
who-
my friends will kill me. I'm hoping it's Kyle Rayner.
That's what I keep hearing.
he's very boring, you guys. I don't think there's any crisis if he just decides to go away.
Yeah.
For me. It's like the most vanilla. Sorry to all Kyle Rayner's fans.
Yeah, I have a friend I was talking about it with, and I was like, I hope it's Kyle. He's like, no, not my boy. And I was like, I just don't care about
Hey,
him. Like,
listen, if Kyle Rayner's your boy,
I just don't want to be my boy. Sorry, I'm willing to throw anyone else under the bus.
Your boy over all boy.
in the
Yeah.
recent horror comics, if Kyle Rayner's your boy.
We'll see.
Hey. I'm just saying that during the whole Omega Man, he was just there. And things were happening around him. Like same with like the entire Green Lantern from Jeff Johns. He was just there.
Yeah.
Shit happened around him. Shit happened to his girlfriend more than shit happened to him.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
He did turn into iron, though. I still don't understand what's that about. Anyway, okay. So what else you got?
Okay, so I don't have too much more, but I also ordered this big boy. He's not a comic, but In Stock Trades was selling it, so I wanted to buy it from them. It's the Final Fantasy Ultimania Archive, and I had a lot of people asking me if I was going to get this, and of course,
so you went and got it.
Of course, I'm going to get this because I'm on Final Fantasy VII now. I'm up my Final Fantasy playthrough, and it's super super cool. Like they show all the different art for the characters, like and how it's progressed from each like release. All of the like covers for the games, because a lot of these games have been like re-released, or in America called a different number than they are, which is great. And has a lot of like just detailed information about like the sprites and the monsters and the characters and the story. It's really really cool, and it's always nice to have a nice like thick book about something. It's just it's beautiful. So I hope everybody else who got it is enjoying their copy too. And I'm going to order the next one.
Can you show some of it?
Yeah, let me open it up. It's real big, but I'm trying to see if we can see it that well.
Oh, so
and they have it color coded for each game.
So it's more of a character introductions and things like that.
Yeah, it's just a lot of like details about them. So it's details about the characters, and then like in this section, memorable quotes, and then like scenes from the game. And it even has like world maps and stuff like that. I mean, it's not an easy book to show. It's so big. And like monster art, which is really cool. And this is just volume 1 for the first 6 games. So it looks like they're going to release one for each like 6 maybe. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to work, but I'm going to order the next one too. It comes out like maybe in a couple months. So I'm excited to see how that one goes, because these were more like, these early ones are a little more simple as far as like layout and characters.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. I love it. It's so nice. And it'll be great for cosplay research. So I'm very excited about this.
Nice.
Because I want to cosplay from each one. That's my goal with everything. So that was my in-stock trades order. Besides that, I came home to a new cosplay I got from Final Fantasy X.
Mm-hmm.
And it fits perfectly. I'm very excited about that.
You need to show us that one day.
Well, I feel like one day I'll do like the show and cosplay, because I've got that Catwoman costume too.
Right.
Oh man. Mm-hmm. Hello, Robin. Welcome to the table.
Uh-oh.
Let's see.
Hey, Robin. Put this hat on. Oh my god. She's
Oh, she's so mad at you.
Oh my gosh. Ah!
Look at this! Oh, yay!
She's doing okay, actually.
Oh. Oh, she's stuck.
She's like, all right, baby, I'm sorry. You still love me?
Oh.
Like, I'm gonna murder you in your sleep.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's gonna happen. Like you're gonna wake up to next episode. Maddie's gonna show up with all scratched up.
And we'll be like, we know what happened.
Oh, she's fine. She's already back in my lap. She honestly didn't even really care that much about that hat. That's good to know.
They keep it on her forever.
I want to buy more hats. I'll bring you some for your cats too, Kristen.
Yes, they'll hate it.
So yeah, besides that and the figure that I got that fell off the table, that's about... Oh wait, one more thing actually. I just remembered. I got a commission done in June at OMG-Con, which is the convention in Owensboro, where Kristen lives and where I'm from.
I need to go.
From Comfort and Adam. They have their own comic called... I have it on the shelf. It's called The Uniques.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like a Teen Titans-ish like group where they're like the kids of superheroes, or like the young kids that have powers. But it's more like mature themes. And they also like actually mature and get older. which is nice, unlike a lot of the DC characters that like are going to be the same age basically forever.
Yes.
So I picked up their comics. I haven't read volume 2 yet, so I'm waiting to give my like full review of it until I read the next volume of it. But they're nice, awesome people. I bought a lot of their prints. They're definitely real fans of like DC and Marvel, which is nice because sometimes you meet people that do art, but they only have art of certain characters, which is fine. But like they sell huge prints and they have like all sorts of characters in them. Like even one of them that had like Black Lightning, and I don't ever see him in art,
right?
Like fan art. So I was very excited. So I commissioned them for a Donna Troy and Roy Harper art. And when I asked them about it, they're like, well, how shippy do you want it to be? And I was like, oh yeah, super shippy. And they did not disappoint. But this is it. It's very,
very shippy.
Steamy. Yes. So I was very excited about this. They even did this live too. So if you go to their Twitch channel, I think if you just look up Comfort and Adam, they have like a Twitch stream. And when they're working on art, they'll do like live art for it, which is really cool. So they did live art of this. And it was super worth it. So I really recommend going to them if you want art done, because not only are they very talented, but they really know about these characters. And that's always nice to have somebody who actually knows.
What's their name again? Like
Comfort and Adam.
Comfort and Adam.
Yeah. They're married.
Okay.
They also teach like a comic book art class, like a college near them too.
Nice.
They're super sweet.
Because now I need to get one like Black Widow and Winter Soldier done.
Do it. And they do all sorts of like types of commissions. So I chose to get like kind of like gray Copic marker type of sketch, but they also do like all colored markers, and they also do like digital art. Of course, it's more expensive as you go up, but it's super worth it. And they're really nice. They're very good at communicating. And the fact that you can watch them do it live is really cool.
Did you mind sharing? Kristen, you were saying something. Sorry.
What?
You were saying something?
Was I?
Oh, I don't know. Never mind.
I don't think I was.
No, I was just saying that, do you mind sharing the price?
I don't remember how much I spent on this one. I felt like it was around $100.
Okay.
And super worth it, honestly. Like, I'll pay anything for a really good artwork. And I feel like a lot of artists that do commissions don't charge enough, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's my whole haul, guys. That was it.
So she's cussing you out now.
Yeah, she's really getting to you now. So Kristen, what you got? Well, what things you got this week?
I actually have stuff left over from last week because we didn't get to that. So
right, we didn't. We talked about books, but then we were just kind of moved on from that. Didn't show what hauls. So as you are getting that showing off, I'll be right back with one book of mine. But keep talking.
Okay.
Oh, is she mad at you?
She's like, meow. Like, girl, I get it. I know I was gone for 2 weeks. She's like, I need to be in your lap during the show.
She missed you.
I guess she liked that hat a lot. Better watch out. She's going to get it again. All right. What books you get?
Books? Oh, I guess I should start, but I kind of want to show her this thing. I won't start there. Okay.
Wait, she's back.
She's back. Hi. I'm starting now. We talked about cats. It's fine.
Yeah, Robin, she's having a little conniption fit over here.
Well, yeah, you tried to put her on a headgear or something.
I think she liked it because she keeps coming back to me.
So I got to show this thing that actually I got yesterday. Reed and I went out of town, not far out of town. We were just like, let's go somewhere for no reason. And I found a thing for my dad, which is, this is like a big Treasury size book.
Wow.
I have a regular trade somewhere. So like, here's a regular comic size. Okay, so it's really old. What is it from? 1976. It's like a reprint, just a reprint, Treasury edition of Howard the Duck. But he really loved the cover, and it's Howard the Duck, and he likes him. So I was like, I'm going to get this for my dad. I just think it's really neat.
Is that like Hulk with a mullet? Like with the 70s hair?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Maybe not a mullet. It's just a little rag.
Not mullet. Yeah, whatever the hair thing. People in
Anyway.
70s were weird.
I mean, it looks cool. I like it.
Yeah, it
That's
does.
what
But, you know, you would think the gamma radiation would take care of the hair.
I mean, the whole pants thing doesn't make much sense either, does it? Like, why do they still fit at all?
And why is it
I
always
have
purple?
no idea.
Do you know,
Right?
do you know why they're always purple?
Do you have a reason?
Is there a reason? Yeah.
Yeah, there is, because the
Oh.
purple is the only color that matches, that you can print against green. They're
Weird.
they're the color wheel opposite. Oh, are you okay?
I'm just joking. Don't worry about it.
Oh God.
But yeah, so it's actually a scientific reason behind it, because you know, because when they were printing it, it wouldn't actually fit, because you know it doesn't pop, so it has to be purple against green. You know, so
Makes
yeah,
sense.
slice of knowledge.
Oh no, Kristen.
Are you
Don't worry,
okay?
I'll die. It's fine. I'll die on
But
air.
the show must go
The
on.
ratings will go up. It's okay.
Kristen dies live on Fangirlz Assemble.
So anyway, I'm on a buying ban, but
Yeah, that's all of us. I want a buying band, but
I mean, but I didn't actually buy this. Reed bought this. So we were at Ollie's, you know,
ooh, Ollie's.
that everybody knows about. And then this was there, and I was like, well,
Yay!
I have to because it's so stupid cheap. So I haven't read it yet, but I bought that.
Mhm.
Reed bought that. I didn't buy that.
Yeah, let's talk about
I gotta make it clear.
right.
And there were 2 Scott Pilgrim color edition
Nice.
covers for
Wait, at
$5
Ollie's?
at Ollie's. You should check it out right now because they're normal $25. $25
Oh
list.
my gosh.
$5 each. I only have the first 2, and then I got 3 and 6. So I was like, ooh. So I had to get those.
Are these
didn't buy
out
'em.
of print now?
No, they're still in print, but they're just expensive.
Oh, okay.
$25, so $5 is way better.
Well, I might go to Ollie's this week and pick that up then, because I don't own
Should.
Scott Pilgrim. I'm a
Ooh.
huge fan.
You have to.
Okay.
And these are like really, really nice. I mean, if you haven't seen them, they're
In
fantastic.
color.
Yeah, and they're
So the-
cute little size.
So the original is black and white?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, and they're smaller than this, so these are like oversized compared to the original.
Okay.
I mean, compared to regular trade, they're smaller, but you know. I also saw this there, which is another Oni Press book, same size, little hardcover, and Joelle Jones did this.
Ooh.
I know, so I was like, I literally don't know what it's about. I know it's in black and white, and she did it, so I was like, I have to get this. So,
What is the name? 12 Reasons Why I Love Her?
yep,
Okay.
no clue what it's about. It was $5.
Well,
Is
if it's kind
anyone-
of like that, I would be like, oh, this is gay. Cool.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm making assumptions. I hope it's gay.
Yeah.
My fingers
But-
are.
She draws it, right? She doesn't write it.
Yeah, Jamie Rich is writing it.
Okay.
Yeah, she draws
Is-
it.
There is an Ollie somewhere around here. Now I must go and get
Go to
that.
Ollie's. All their stuff is cheap, but yeah,
I love Ollie's.
Okay.
I know it's fun. I also got in my last in stock trades haul. I got the second Full Metal Alchemist hardcover
Yay!
because it's so cute and wonderful, and I love it. And then I got the Giles trade from season 11,
Which
I
I know how
know
it is.
This will never get collected in anything else. So cool.
Why wouldn't it get collected?
Because Buffy is no longer a Dark Horse is at the end of the year.
No, I know, but Boom might. Or no. That's only going forward?
No, Boom might, I guess, but
Oh,
I'm
okay.
with you right now. So
Oh, okay, okay.
I guess you're right. But this
Jeez,
is Giles in high school. Like high
Right.
school. Maybe college. He's younger. I don't know. It looks really fun. I'm stoked about it. I love him.
Remind me to get that for my next in stock trades order because I'm really worried. I need to pick
Okay.
up all the rest of the Buffy stuff before that.
Yep, which by the way, that leads me to my last thing, which is Buffy Season 10, Volume 2 Library Edition. Which these for sure will never be printed again. No one's going to have library editions again. It is gorgeous. Let me just take this off because it gets prettier. And look at
Oh,
this. How fun is
man.
this? So
Nice.
fun. So yeah. I have to get those now because we know they're never going to exist again, and I'm going to cry about it.
Yeah.
Is season 11 is it completely collected or?
No, this is season 10. Season 11 is out in trades.
Okay.
Season 12 will be one trade, so I'm sure Boom will print them again, but
it's not the same.
Well, it's not going to be as big.
Yeah,
because
let me show you, because I have it over here.
And
this is a Dark Horse library edition.
Yeah.
This is a Boom premium edition. Premier edition. Look at the size difference.
Yep, so they probably won't do a premium. I'm not even sure they'll do a premium format because, they just got Firefly. They solicited all the old Firefly books, and they're coming out with I think it's a paperback. I don't know if they're calling it an omnibus, but it's like all of them together in a chunky paperback.
Right, and the thing is,
they may do that with Buffy.
This is the distinction between an image and a Boom premium edition. So it's a little bit bigger, if you can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, yeah, I was a little kind of got ticked off that there's neither the library edition nor the image deluxe edition. They tried to do their own thing. So now I have to find a different location for my book in the shelf. Oh, the first world problem.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm also sad my in-stock trades discount won't be as steep for future Buffy things, but it's fine.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I'll live. It's fine.
It's gonna be, it's gonna be 30%. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so you're done?
I'm done.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I want to show this too, because Ree got me this yesterday, and it's so cute.
Oh, cute.
That's all.
Nice. So I'm trying my best not to buy too many shit because I have way too much to read. Currently, I'm sitting at 46.6% of my complete reading of my collection. So I kind of put a self-ban on myself that I'm going to do it until 50%, once I'm 50% done, which people know me, that can be done by next weekend. Because I vacuum my books pretty much.
Are you doing that math on your own, or are you using Goodreads or something to help?
Oh, I have an Excel file.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah,
cool.
I mean, I'm not a casual collector. Come on. I have I use Libib app to kind of track everything. Then I convert them over to the Excel file. I keep track of the prices I paid and everything. And then
I do that with comic collectors.
Yeah, then there's all these formulas that's going around. It's ooh. But anyway, but I kind of didn't want to lose out on this one. So I got Berlin by Jason Lutz. So
I like how chunky that is.
Yeah, it's a super chunky, drawn in quarterly. It's a hardcover. I got it from Amazon because I had Amazon points, and this was kind of same price as the in-stock trade. But as usual, it kind of came a little damaged.
They never fail.
Yeah, they never fail, But I'm okay with that. So the thing is, this is collecting all the entire series, and apparently it was 20 years in the making. And this is all set in the set in Germany just before World War II is about to begin. So I am a sucker for World War II stuff. So this is completely up my alley. And because I love the idea of reading World War II books from different point of views, not just the howdy-hoody, American soldier going and saving Europeans. So I want to see it from the, from different point of view. And this is kind of from the German point of view. Or how the German people were dealing with while Hitler was rising through power. Maybe something that will resonate how we're dealing with since 2016. But anyway, so it's I kind of got this one, and I'm kind of excited to read it. It's black and white, so if you're not into black and white, this may not be your thing. But so I got that one, and I also got Arth X Omnibus. So all I know, this is an Elseworld story, and I love me my Elseworld story. I really do. I don't know why. I just really love the Elseworld alternate reality kind of story. And look who's in the top, in the cover.
Oh, I've never seen him before. Don't know who that is.
Oh, okay, that's okay.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, I saw him. I liked it, and I'm like, I must get it. So yeah, so this is like other one that I got. But anyway, all right. Well, that's a lot of talk about hauls and hauls, pretty much. So, is there any other things that you ladies want to talk about? There was a couple of news from this week. Captain Marvel teaser trailer was out.
I think it looks cool.
Say that again?
I think it looks cool.
Have you seen it, Maddie?
Yeah. I guess I watched those sometime this week, but I thought it looked really nice. Like, it looks pretty promising. I haven't read much Captain Marvel except for like what I had her first same volume that Kristen picked up from Holly's. I also picked up from Holly's.
Nice.
But I'm stoked for this. It looks really, really good. And Marvel hasn't disappointed me yet, so I'm pretty pumped for it. And she looks really fun. And I love the 90s. So I'm really excited for, that time period, everything. So
right. It started with the Blockbuster video.
Yeah.
Like, that's now people show that, oh, this is 90s, you guys. I was like,
Blockbuster's
whoa.
here.
I'm waiting for Toys R Us to pop up and make everyone cry. Yeah.
That's going to be a thing. No, that's going to be showing like it's pre-2018. That's coming down the line. But I really loved her granny bitch slap because it's about time grannies are put into their place. No, but the thing is, like, that was, I think like that kind of shows that it's going to be Secret Invasion storyline or Skrull Invasion storyline. Where there's Skrulls pretending to be human and just invaded everything.
Especially since we're allowed to have Skrulls now, because we weren't before, right? Like, we couldn't have them because it's
own the right. This we, Maddie.
We, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, apparently I'm a part of. Because they couldn't have Skrulls because it was because of the relation to Fantastic Four. They didn't own the rights. So.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's why they didn't have Skrulls before, because they didn't own the rights to that. Because of Super Skrull, I guess, and stuff like that. So that's what also limited, I think, a lot of the cosmic things. But I think now that we have Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel, we'll be able to, and we can have Skrulls. We can do a lot more cosmic stuff going forth. And that's what I'm really excited about the most, is the implications of the introduction of this character and what that means for the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And hopefully Nova. That's the whole thing. I'm like, I just want more cosmic stuff, so maybe we can have Nova. Give me Rich Rider. But I'm really excited.
I think that's the next. I don't know. Yeah, that will be kind of excited. I'm just excited to see. Well, I don't know, because this is set in 90s. How they are going to if they're ever going to incorporate Kamala Khan, like if that's even a possibility. I
think it'll happen later.
Yeah, I think with the popularity, if the cartoon does pretty well too, people do know about her, and she would be very popular if they were to make a movie about her. I think it'll take a while, but I could definitely see them doing that. Yeah,
and then also Nick Fury shows up with both of his eyes.
Will he lose an eye in this movie? Who knows?
Yeah, like, because the thing is, like, he doesn't have his eye patch, so you're like, ooh, and then also Phil Coulson is like very young, so he also shows up. They also shows a pager that that the last end of Infinity War, but it's not the same model, so then it's like, okay. But so it looks really good. I mean, I'm really stoked to see and I really love that it doesn't tell you anything.
Yeah, it's a good teaser. Yeah,
so you're like, oh, okay, I guess I'm gonna find out once I get there. But it's really like, it just tough kick-ass ladies getting shit done. I really love that.
I'm looking forward to the merch.
Say that again?
I'm looking forward to the merch that will be coming.
Oh, yeah, because I am, as much as I'm interested in seeing her origin and this thing, I am just trying to figure out how she's connected to what hints we're gonna get for the Infinity War too. Like, or what's gonna happen with that, because I'm like, tell me more. And
Yeah.
so I'm really like, kind of looking forward to it. But she didn't get the mohawk yet, though.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that.
The
Yeah.
mohawk is only when she has the helmet on.
Oh, really?
Her hair goes through it, right? Like that's how that works.
Oh, she
So-
doesn't have orange. Okay.
Yeah, so when she
she
puts
had
that,
short
if you
hair
see
at
the
one point.
trailer, if she puts the helmet on,
Right,
then
right,
she
right.
has like that
Yeah.
kind of thing. I don't know if that's exactly how it works, but that's how it looked to her.
But that mohawk needs to be earned, yo. It's not something that you just show up with.
I don't
Yep.
know. It's alien stuff. Who knows?
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's
how it
true.
works.
That's true. Yeah, but as soon and of course, as soon as that trailer dropped, there's always gonna be controversy because
Oh,
why
yeah.
not? There was a couple. So the one was I was actually like, get the fuck out of here, lady. Someone was talking about that how she doesn't speak as much as all Nick Fury's character, which I'm like, just stop talking. Like seriously, just stop talking.
It's the
altogether.
trailer.
I
You
was
don't give
just
much
saying,
away.
That's how it's cut. I get like it's not like an actual movie. That's the case.
No,
Right?
it's not that. It's like, they're trying to show that she is mysterious. She's not the one who's yapping about. Everyone else around her is yapping about. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care about like the speaking part. I want to see her being badass. Yes, sure. Having her speak is gonna be a thing, but this is this is not a trailer. This is a teaser trailer.
Yeah.
So
I didn't notice that at all. So I was too busy staring at everything. Like,
That looks cool. And her cat's gonna be in it.
yeah,
yeah, that the
We
cat.
get a cat. Her alien cat.
Yeah, so that's
exciting.
I'm more excited about those kind of things than word count. Like I'm just saying, like it's just like I don't know, lady, shut up. I'm just telling, like we're here equal opportunity, and we care trolls on both sides. Just shut up. And then this other one was about she's not like that's on the other side of it is like she's not smiling enough. And
Okay. Who?
Boo.
Now that's a little much. Okay.
yeah, that's on the other side of it. So
Does she need to
Well, that's
smile
what-
here?
That's
Okay.
what men always say to women, right?
oh yeah, because
smile
because we have to smile all the time. But the thing is
Yeah.
like that's not. But so her response to that was like someone actually photoshopped
I saw that.
smiles on all the other male characters. It was haunting to see that.
Hilarious
And-
and weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a haunting, hilarious, and weird. And she just posted that on her Twitter. And it's just like I don't know, that kind of just I'm like, get out. Just like that. That to me was like that's when I felt really sorry for those people. Actually, I'm like, wow.
Yeah, this is what you're doing with your life, complaining about this.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
because because I'm like, wow, this is life. Like, how? No, that's not good. That's not good. But that was kind of like the two things. But I'm trying to embrace the positivity that finally there's going to be a Captain Marvel movie.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, and then that might lead to Miss Marvel movie. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of looking forward to that.
I feel like next year is going to be a good year for comic book movies. I feel pretty excited for it.
Well,
So
no one's talking about it, but Venom is coming out in 2 weeks.
oh wait, that's
no
soon?
one's talking about it.
I super forgot. I assumed it was coming out way later. Also, I'm not interested. I think I'll like it, but like I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. It's like it's one of those things. Like if I see that people are giving it positive review, I'll try to go see it in the theater. Or else, well, I don't know. I might actually go see it in the theaters, but depending on my mood. But I might just try to catch it when it comes out. Like because
Tell me about it if you go to the theater, because I'm not doing that.
okay, yeah.
I super forgot. I super forgot that was coming. I mean, I didn't even know it was coming out that soon. What else am I missing in my life?
I mean, that's the thing. Like, it's just no one's talking about it, and it's one of those things. Like, okay, but then Aquaman is coming out in December. Sorry, in December.
I'm a little worried about it, so I don't know.
You're worried about.
Yeah, so like I'm super pumped for Shazam. I'm super pumped for the next Wonder Woman movie. After having read Aquaman by Jeff Johns, the new 52 run recently, I got really into Aquaman, and so now I'm a little worried about how he's going to be in the movie. Like, I don't know. I'm not sure.
If he says the word bro once, I'll probably just walk out.
Walk out of the theater.
Because I have AMC A-list now, so I don't necessarily pay for the movie. I'll just probably just walk out. Because, no. Stop it. Like, that really drives me on the edge, but it's like, I don't know. I'm being too harsh, but I'm
excited, but I worry about I can't show the. I worry that the heart of Aquaman and his whole purpose might be missing, and maybe it's not. Maybe I'll be surprised, and I'm still gonna go see it, of course.
Yeah, but
like,
from what I've heard, that this is more of a Peter David run inspired, that rock and roll, kind of dirty looking, washed up Aquaman. So
I mean, I like that look. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I really hope it's good. Because you know what will happen if it's good? If it's good, then we get to have Namor. Or Namor, however you say it.
Oh, yeah. Because then maybe Marvel will act in response.
Yeah.
Although
because
they're moving more cosmic, so I don't know if they'll do any more like...
They're not the same people, though, because that's one of the mistakes that everyone makes. Like, oh my god, Namor, and I'm like, no, they're not. Namor is Lex Luthor of Marvel.
Yeah, he's so
He's Sinestro or Lex Luthor of Marvel. He's not Aquaman, nowhere near it. But but I'm just saying that it's gonna be like a response thing, because Wonder Woman brought about, oh my god, let's do like Captain Marvel. So I want these two just to go at each other so that we get all these good movies.
Man, Namor would be a good one to introduce like a Black Panther movie too, with their like weird rivalry or whatever. So
relationship.
Yeah, relationship.
Yeah, their romance, or like Fantastic Four even, because they're like he got some kind of weird thing going on with not weird thing, he tries with Susan. So
yeah.
So there's all of that. Like Susan puts him into his place all the time. So there's that going on either as well. So yeah, that will be kind of interesting. So the other thing is Joaquin Phoenix as Joker.
Ooh, I have some thoughts about it.
Tell us your thoughts.
So I think he looks really great, and I think his portrayal will be good. But I don't know. I don't like the style they went with this Joker. I'm not feeling it. And a lot of people say it seems very Heath Ledger inspired, and I think that's true. I was hoping we'd do I'm hoping his origin story will reflect his origin story in the comics. I think it's really good and very interesting. But man, I don't know. I just want something different. I don't know if I think I'll be surprised. Because a lot of times I go into things, I'm like, okay, that looks dumb. I don't like it. But maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised by it. But right now, looking at the pictures and how he looks, that's not really the Joker I wanted to see. I'm tired of this, we're making a movie Joker. He needs to be edgy and different. Stop it. Stop. Please, stop. Okay? Stop.
Maddie is asking you to stop.
Stop it.
My concern is no, actually, this is one thing. Even if I try to have an opinion, I can't make myself have an opinion. That's how much I don't care.
That's fair.
I find it I can't really say much at this point in time, other than there was a point in my life where I got really into Joaquin Phoenix.
Okay.
Many years ago, I saw too many Joaquin Phoenix movies. I loved Walk the Line.
Yeah.
Loved it, right?
Right.
And then he went crazy. And people like to say, oh, that's for documentary. No, he went crazy, right? Because if you've seen any part of that documentary, it's not great. So I don't know where he's at now, because he hasn't. I know he did a little bit. He did Her and all that. Okay, didn't see it.
Yeah.
Oh, he was in Her. Yo,
yeah, I liked Her a lot.
I think that was good.
I love
really good.
indie films like that.
I haven't seen it.
Do watch it. He's sane in that.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I do know he's a great actor. I can say that much. And that little teaser doesn't tell us anything other than what he looks like. And it's like, okay. So I don't know. I feel like I don't have an opinion either, other than I know he's a good actor.
Yeah.
I think he can definitely pull it off. I don't trust a lot of DC's decisions anymore. So it's like...
I don't at all.
I
don't trust any of their movies.
Oh my god. Krista just took her stance.
Well, she hadn't seen Wonder Woman yet either, so...
that's an exception. I know it is.
Hey! Wait a minute. Wasn't that your assignment for last weekend?
I've been busy. I'm gonna watch it. I claim the code, okay?
Okay. I sent her a code for Wonder Woman. So yeah, so she will watch it, and then we'll talk about it one day. But I don't know
because Harry Potter. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. There is a 2 assignment. But the thing is, like, I don't know that whether now it's gonna be so overhyped in your head that now you're gonna be like, this is not good.
That never really affects me, honestly, with anything.
Okay.
That's good.
I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Because I often get a little affected by them, but typically,
like my Giant Days hype, did that make you?
No, actually, no. Not necessarily. How do I say it? I think it affects me more with movies than with anything else.
That's good.
This is a strange thing because I feel like I would put movies at a different standard than everything else. That people I often get a little bit more carried away with that versus maybe because I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of weird. But yeah, I don't know. Best of luck to both of them. I hope they're good because I want to see. I don't know. Marvel doesn't actually have anything. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna get a Namor movie if Joker is good.
We'll see.
I don't know. I just don't want. I just hope that they don't try to go with oh my god, he's such a sympathetic soul. Let's not do that. Like
because now.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe that'll work for Joaquin, by the way, because he knows how to be insane, right? So.
Yeah, that's true. But I did like the idea of he was telling 3 different stories in The Dark Knight, Heath Ledger's Joker, and that was you never know which one was correct. So, but I will. And the other news was something about how's Batman doing this week?
He's showing his penis. That's all we know now. The Batawang, right?
The Bat.
Let's talk about it.
Okay, so, and that's my question for other people. Like, is this the first time? I know we're doing the DC Black Label, and that's a big deal because you have mature stories with a lot of the main characters in the DC universe. Is this the first time we've shown a penis in DC? I don't really know. I know that DC owns Watchmen and stuff now, so technically they've done it. But that was a separate.
It was
deal.
That was under the Vertigo. That was under the Vertigo, I think. And the blue dong of doom that just hang over DC Universe for the longest time.
Yeah.
But I just don't know why this isn't news. But it isn't news and we're talking about it.
I mean, it's the first time this has happened. I guess it's a big deal. So
headline news, sold out news.
Sold out news
it's because they want to see the shadow of the Batawang.
Yeah, but the thing is, to me, the whole they now censored it. Now they said that they're not going to show it in the next subsequent print and all that. But my thing is are they going to do that for Harley Quinn too? Because apparently under the DC Black Label, Harley Quinn is going to be, she's going to be nude. So why are you doing it for one and not the other? Then,
interesting.
Yeah, then there was also this whole thing, and a lot of people oh my god, now show us Wonder Woman's vagina. First of all, I don't think people understand how vagina works, these people, because the only way for that to show is to have her actually spread her legs. That would be the only way. That, trust us.
You're educating the world.
Yeah, trust us on that. Even if she's in the shower, you're not gonna see anything. It doesn't work that way. You have to show her in a very specific way. So I don't know whether this is going to now become a thing that people are gonna be like, oh yeah, well, we should like Batman knew, therefore everyone is a fair game. It's not. Stop false equivalence.
I think nudity is fine in anything as long as it's done well, so I don't mind, like, and I understand including that in something that's a more mature theme, like, that's okay, I don't care, but like, right. If you're just doing it just to, I don't know, like, maybe they're doing it to sell books, which is fine.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
like, we're showing his penis. Everyone's going to buy his books. Woo!
At that point, then why censor it for the next printing, right?
Yeah.
That just feels weird. I'm like, what? You've already decided to go forth with this whole black label thing.
You already have books out there. People have already seen it. What's the big deal?
Right.
Like, I don't know how it's going to be in comic book shops. Do they have to be like, is this how they put like other mature books? Is there going to be like a film over it that you have to like unwrap when you're going to read the book or something? How's this going to work?
Well, no, it's not in the cover, Maddie.
Oh no, but like if you go into like bookstores and stuff, like like manga or comics
like the top shelf
that are graphic,
right?
Typically are in like they're like in something. They're like wrapped up. You can't just like flip through it in the store. But I guess they don't do it with other graphic books either, like Saga or whatever. So.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like either commit to it 100% or don't do it. Stop doing this publicity stunts. It's not happening. There's some other, like, some characters, okay, that sexuality is part of their thing. Like, they're always trying to be either, that's, like, for example, Gambit, he uses that a lot. Like, he's always like a little bit like, ooh, emotionally kind of thing. Which I loved. Yeah. But, or like, I feel like for them, it's, show them, okay, fine. But at the same time, I don't know. The whole thing was sad. That's all I'm saying. Like, sad Bruce just in his sad cave.
Well, and that's a story that's been told. Like, I'm just like, I mean, I'm excited for the Black Label. I'm excited to see what kind of stories we get, and I hope they're not edgy just to be edgy. I hope they're doing this to actually produce some good content, some very interesting stories. Because I do understand that some artists don't feel like they feel like they can only go so far, right? Or writers feel like they can only go so far with these books. So I'm hoping this opens it up in a very interesting way, and not just edgy to be edgy. Because I'm tired of dumb edgelord Batman. Like. I love those stories. I appreciate that they exist. I just feel like we're always just doing like, here's edgy Batman. And I'm like, I don't even like that Batman that much. Like, they're interesting stories where they are, but I like dumb Bat family things. And I like Batman just being kind of like a curmudgeon and like a dork. Like, I like that.
What's the word? Curmudgeon?
Like a very like an old guy. You know what I mean? Like, he's very old and just like, oh, these kids having fun. Oh, Bruce, I'm a bummer. Like, that's the Batman I like. Like, that's fine. But I'm so tired of these dumb, edgy Batman stories. Like, I get it. He's dark. Yeah. Woo! Like, shut up. Please.
Shut up. He's the Dark Knight. I get it.
We all know.
Maddie is channeling her inner Farina.
I am excited for that, like, the Wonder Woman story in the Black Label, though, because it's not her, right? It's like, it's somebody else, maybe, or
really? Okay.
I can't remember what it was, but like,
Mother Panic
is really cool. So I'm really excited for some of the other stories in the Black Label. I'm just. I don't care about Batman right now. Like, we already just got Dark Knight's Metal. Like, I'm over it. Stop.
No, yeah, but see, that's the thing. Now I'm worried. What are they gonna do in the name of like edginess? Yeah. How do you introduce like strong female superheroes into I don't know what? Like, it's not the same. It's like you can't tell me it's the same. There is a lot of like nuanced conversation to be had, and I just don't think that's. Yeah, we're just not there yet.
I hope they do it while still being true to the characters.
Right.
Like, I don't want to be like DC Universe or like Titans, the show or whatever, where we're just like, well, now we're edgy and Batman's going to kill people and this person's going to kill people. They don't kill people. Like, the majority of the time. Diana has, and I thought it was a very good fit until the story that it was in. Like, but don't just do it just to do it, and don't just be like stupid Dick Grayson, fuck Batman bullshit. Like
that's one of the reasons
just being edgy to be edgy.
That's one of the reasons I really love Marvel characters, because they do not care, but they have no decency for human life. Like, you know,
super kill people. It's so
like,
different.
Except for Daredevil. I think Daredevil is the only one, but everyone else is lunatic murderers in that entire universe. Like, they do not have any inkling for human life. Like, they're like
what X-Men try not to kill people, right? Except for like Wolverine, maybe.
No, but the thing is, here's the thing: they don't try to kill people because they don't want humans to be scared of them. They have a different reason for that. You know, they're just trying. It's like a more of a image thing for them. But everyone else, left, right, and center. One of them is a soldier. Another one is like a drunk, you know, tech genius. One of them is like a god of thunder. He just shows up, and then there's like another one, gamma radiated, like, you know, rage monster, just running around up and down. Like, it's just, you know, and so therefore, you know, this is the thing. Do not put yourself in the corner by putting weird constraint against your characters. Because in future, people might do something different. And oh my God, we can't do it. Why? Batman, those people that Batman just named do not have health insurance. So
that is true. I do like that part where like Batman doesn't kill people, but he will injure them so bad.
So much. Like, you hear bone cracking? Those goons do not have health insurance. Now you just kill those people. Like, now Gotham is filled with,
Well, maybe I can see Bruce Wayne, though, on the side donating tons of money to like rehabilitation centers and stuff, though. You know, like he's probably like, I beat the shit out of him, but then like I've already made a fund on the side with my alter ego, because really Bruce Wayne is his alter ego. Batman is who he is.
Wait, really? What?
So basically, so here's a little side note, and this is something they talked about in Rebirth, which I really like in Rebirth Wonder Woman. But there's a scene where she meets Superman and Batman.
Right.
And she gives them the lasso of truth. And they all like talk about who they are, right? So Superman's like, I'm Clark Kent. But Batman says, I'm Batman. And he's holding the lasso of truth, which just proves that for him, Batman is who he is. That's how he identifies, really.
Right.
And Bruce Wayne is his alter ego.
At this time, he forgot that other identity. Oh my God, we're so edgy, you guys.
No, he didn't forget. He just said that's not to him, that's not who he is.
Right.
That's
what I'm
the face he puts on to, you know, live and do his life. But he's the most himself when he's Batman. Which is pretty cool, I think.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. And the thing is, like, remember how their scene ended? It's like, oh, aren't you scared? Like, you know, it's like, no, I'm scared what she saw within us. I'm like, oh my God, Bruce, go home, sweetheart. Stop talking.
Well, he's always going to be a whiny little...
Yeah!
But like, you've got to have a character like that. That's how Angel is in Buffy. Well, Angel's more fun. He's a lot more fun.
All whiny. Forget you, Angel. You're just brooding all the time. I don't care.
But he's still funny, though. He's still, I don't know. I'm a big Angel fan, so...
No, but the thing is, like, we could talk about this probably the whole day. We should have a Batman episode, because Batman 50 is Maddie's villain origin story.
That's true.
That we need to do one time. So we should dissect Batman, or how we feel about just him, his weirdness in general. But all right, I think we chatted a long time today. Is there anything else you ladies want to talk about?
I mean, do you want to mention Giant Days?
Oh yes. So that was going to be my pick of the week.
Oh.
No, actually, no. I'm not going to put that as a pick of the week, because I want to talk a whole show dedicated to Giant Days, because I recently read it and I loved it. So I was kind of having a little bit of trepidation going into it, because I wasn't sure, you know, whether it's going to kind of morph into like Manic Pixie Dream Girl categories and things like that. But it totally wasn't. It was so sweet. It was just like, you know, I don't know, 3 people in college, 3 ladies in college, and going through all kinds of shenanigans. It's super funny. I mean, there's so many times I laughed out loud, and I don't do that a lot in comics, at least. So it was just, and they're all very unique characters. Every one of them had some different things going on. And then, you know, super cute art. from pages after pages. And from what I hear, I only read up to like 16 issue out of 42 out now. And from what I hear from you, Kristen, that it just gets better.
Yes. I read issue 42 yesterday, and it's still so freaking good. And just keeps getting better. And I'm like, yay, I want more, I want more.
So which year they're in issue 42, sorry.
They're out of college.
Oh, they're out of college.
Yep.
Okay, that's good.
Well,
because I was kind of thinking that the plan is to kind of just do the college life. But
I mean, Susan's still in medical school, but they recently had graduation and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's one of the things I liked. Like, one of the ladies is a STEM, she's in medical. So that's kind of
awesome.
Yeah, that's really good. So yeah, we're gonna have a whole show dedicated to this when Maddie cuts up.
For sure.
With it.
So I have to show you because we're talking about Giant Days.
Right.
I don't, for the life of me, I love John Allison. I don't know why he signed this with like a ballpoint pen in the same color as the background, but I promise there's a signature there. And Reed got this for me last year. Yeah, I don't understand that, guys. Do you get it? I don't get it. I'll never understand, but whatever. It's so cool. And then he also got me this Daisy commission.
Nice.
Which is fantastic. So I love him.
Yeah, so he's from England, right? Like,
yes.
So yeah, so this is a lot of Englishness about it, but you don't feel like you're reading it like, you don't feel like they're in England. You feel like they could be anywhere. Like, that's another thing I really liked.
That's my favorite thing about all three of them. Like, I see parts of myself in every single character.
Right.
They're very relatable and they're hilarious.
Right. So we did promise that we have a code for the listeners at instocktrades.com. So we actually you're going to get 3% additional discount this week until September 28th. I'm not sure the timing of it. Is it 28th until midnight?
I don't know either.
Yeah, sorry.
We're all looking it up.
Yeah, I have an email here from Jess.
It goes through the 28th.
It goes through 28th?
Yeah, to the end of the day of 28th.
Oh, end of day 28th. Yeah, so midnight. But I know that they're in CST time zone. So, get yourself geared accordingly. And the code will actually stackable with, even if it's 50% off, so you can get something 53% off next week. And next week, there's some very interesting releases. There's Final Crisis, I believe, Omnibus, and then also Jerry Dugan's Guardians of the Galaxy. So you can get, if they're part of deals of the week, you can get them up to 53% off. And the code is Batman. So, yeah.
Yep. It's not stackable with the loyalty discount. But
no, it's not.
You still get 3%.
Yes. And it's kind of across the board. It's Batman, not Batawang. So just remember that.
As much as you wish.
Yeah, as much as you wish. It's actually just Batman. So it's available from today, I think. I think it's from today all the way to 28th, end of day. So do get yourself some goodies from instocktrades.com, where a lot of books can be found for very cheap. And free shipping up to 50% off. $50. Free shipping to US and $50 off. All right. Well, I think that's pretty much our show for today. We get to see a lot of different hauls from Maddie. And, she seems like she had a fun, successful Japan trip. So, yeah, we will be... we'll be back next week on Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So we will actually have our show on Saturday next week. So Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So do join us for that. All right. Well, let's sign off with some pick of the week. Do you have one, Kristen?
Yes, I do. My pick of the week is Check Please, which Maddie knows. It is a webcomic about a boy who loves to bake and vlog, and he joins his hockey team in college, but he's terrified of being checked, which is because he's being hit, basically. I don't know things about hockey, but I learned. The art is adorable, and because it is a webcomic, you can go read this for free online if you would like to, but you should support the book because it is fantastic. And yeah, it's had really successful Kickstarters, and it's super popular, and he's gay, and he loves to bake, and he plays hockey, and he's adorable, and you will love him. Read it.
That's just amazing. Who is it by?
Oh, 1 second. in Goze, I believe, Okazu,
Okay.
I believe that's how you say it. Maybe, who knows?
But Check Please comic should
Check please.
should get you there. All right.
That's
All right, Maddie, what you got?
I didn't read anything this week because I've been traveling, but I have been watching Great Teacher Onizuka on YouTube, which is an old anime. So watch that on YouTube.
Nice.
All right.
Free stuff.
Well, yeah, another, speaking of watching things, The Dragon Prince on Netflix. I mean, speaking of a diverse A-plus epic fantasy, it's so amazing. I mean, it's like I'm only on episode 5. I'm already like, just completely ingrained in this. Like, I love this universe. The king actually is a black guy with like a dreadlock. The one of the elven, king, like elven, like, assassin is like a Scottish lady. Then there is actually the general who is deaf, and she actually sign languages the whole time. Like, it's super awesome, and it's by the same people who done Avatar, The Last Airbender. Like, it's by the same people. So
it's animated?
It's animated, and it's actually voiced by the Sokka from the Avatar show voices the main character in this. So yeah, Dragon Prince, all 9 episodes are currently on Netflix, so do go watch it. It's really amazing. All right, well, with that, thank you so much for joining us, and have a really lovely, great night. We'll see you next Saturday, right back here.
Thanks, Evan.
Bye, guys.